Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do your reading for the daily, right? Wasn't here yesterday, but here I am today. Give you some weekend energy here, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for clicking here if you are brand new and you've come here and joined this Ten of Cups Tarot family lately. I hope to hear from you in the comments. I've been seeing a bunch of you in the comments and I'm loving it. Thank you so much for your emojis, your kind comments, your thumbs up, and all the ways in which you love me. And that's why I'm loving you back with these daily readings. And also, because I'm a Taurus sun, I'm your Taurus sister. And this is my energy. This is the energy that I know the best. All right, so here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. These readings, these daily readings, I really don't have a time frame on them. They're whenever you find them, whenever they resonate for you. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is up for you, Taurus? Oof. Really? Wow. Wow. Ugh, Taurus, I think you've taken on the Aries energy of past. Tower after tower after frickin' tower. But I feel like this time we've got a good tower, y'all. Yeah. We are looking at the Ace of Wands on the bottom, and look at all this fire. Look at all of it. We have, well, you know, we're always playing leapfrog with the Emperor, right? We have the Hierophant and the Emperor. We have the Tower and the Lovers. Are you kidding me? 4 major arcana. Taurus, here it comes. That's all I'm going to say about that. Here it comes. Oof, I just got head to toe chills. Something that you've been waiting for is going to uproot you, is going to change your life. Now, I don't want you to be scared of the Tower. That's not the teachings we have here. I don't want you to be scared of the Tower. The Tower comes for a reason, and that's because it needs to break away stagnancy. The Tower is the universe intervening. It's your intervention. Sit down. It's time for the intervention, Taurus. You've been stuck here long enough. Scorpio energy, right? Scorpio energy is a fixed energy. And just like you, a fixed sign. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, or Aries. It doesn't have to be any of those, but that's the energy that I'm feeling on the table. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of energy. So for some of you, what it's going to mean is, yeah, you're in love. It's a realization that has come to light for you. And it's time to make change, because without change, there is no progress. And you've been sitting in this energy for long enough, Taurus. You've been waiting long enough. You've been sitting and waiting for this lover to come along. Now, the Lovers is a major arcana card. Now, let's be clear, for those of you who are new, if you're new to tarot or just new to Ten of Cups Tarot, the major arcana is something you can't change, okay? You're not sidestepping any of the major arcana. It's coming at you 100. The only choice that you have is how you receive it. Whether you react or whether you respond is up to you. And those are 2 very different energies, right? Whether you react as the Emperor or whether you respond as the Lover is completely up to you. But we have something that's passionate in the future. Brand new passion is about to ignite here. And it could be with an Emperor. So the Faith card in this deck is the Taurus card. That is the Hierophant. I feel as though you are going to have a choice in love. And I don't know if it was this reading or another one that you were in, Taurus. It might have been in the sneak peek for the week, but I'm getting it again. The song 2 Princes, right? And if you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. There's going to be one who is going to come at you with diamonds, and one basically is going to come at you with money, and one is going to come at you with energy of emotion. Yeah. One is going to buy you flowers. Go ahead now. And one is going to make you promises, but go ahead now. You need to look at those lyrics. So we have the Tower. Yeah, Scorpio energy. We have Gemini. Taurus, I feel like you're going to have a choice. and you're going to have to make that choice. And it's whatever choice you make is going to send you on a new path and passion. We have the Emperor here, and the Emperor, it can be a person, absolutely. It can be an Aries, but doesn't have to be. The Emperor energy is feminine or masculine. I feel it as particularly masculine here. And I feel as though you've been a spiritual teacher to someone who's leveled up because of your teachings. Someone that loves you, or someone you're in love with, or someone that the universe sent to you. Someone that the universe sent to you, and it was meant to make change, to shake you out of your tree, Taurus. It was meant to be really hard energy, a hard shift of energy. Because you needed to realize that there is somebody here who's been sent for you. You do have a soulmate or a soul tie, a deep soul connection of some kind, a twin flame, someone who reminds you of yourself, someone who thinks like you possibly, or maybe someone who's opposite of you, because the opposite of Taurus in the zodiac is Scorpio. And we've got scorpionic energy right here. We've got Taurus here, and they are sort of at the opposite ends, right? Just listening. Wow. Yeah, it's a decision. It's a decision about the Emperor. So the Emperor is the person who has it all on them. This could be masculine or feminine energy, but ultimately this person is the one in charge. The kings and the queens report to the Emperor. The Emperor has all of the energy of all of the kings. King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, right? A very well-rounded individual, someone who's very smart, who knows when to use their emotion, who knows when to move forward, like the King of Wands, when to take action. The Emperor is someone who has it all on them, right? They're the person who is providing the housing, the jobs, the, keeping everyone in the empire employed, making sure that all the kings and queens are doing what they have to do. In order to keep things moving, I feel like you have to make a decision about this Emperor. I feel like you're going to have to take action. This Emperor is going to come to you, and like the Emperor's not fucking around. I'm just saying. The Emperor doesn't have time to go back and forth and text and and energy of love and, do you love me? And, poke. The Emperor doesn't have time for that. Very busy, carrying it all, carrying the empire. Right? This could be someone who owns their own business or multiple businesses. This could be someone who is in the upper echelons of a corporate business, someone who people depend on in order to get sustenance, housing, living. Yeah, this person's making hard decisions. They don't have time to piss around. They don't. And honestly, with the Hierophant energy, I feel like you are going to tap into the higher self. I feel like you are the spiritual teacher who has leveled up someone to the Emperor. And now the Emperor is going to come back as the King of Wands, or with the King of Wands energy, taking action. Is going to ask you to take action in this love situation here. You're going to have to make a decision. Two of Swords is in the reverse. That's the decision. You're going to have to make a decision, and it's going to make you feel defensive. I feel like you're already feeling defensive about the changes that are coming that haven't happened yet for some of you. For some of you, the changes have happened, but I think for most of you, they haven't. And I feel as though you're trying to protect the self. You're trying to protect yourself because you've been hurt before. And gosh, this is coming at you fast, though. Coming at you fast. Like, the decision you're going to have to make is going to be like, it's going to be like the Emperor's going to be like, well, are you doing it or not? Because I don't have time to sit around and lament about it. I don't have time to wait on this. Is it you or is it not? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands in the upright, the King of Swords in the upright, and the Ten of Swords in the upright. It's time for you to close this cycle with the Emperor. I feel like it's a cycle of silence. I feel like that you want to say your piece, and you've always wanted to say your piece, but I think it's been completely silent. And you know what? I was just saying, two princes, there they are. One of them is going to buy you flowers. And one of them is going to promise you to take you to the moon in a rocket. Yeah. I feel like you really need to speak up, and I feel like you're going to struggle with making a decision here. You're going to struggle with the way the information is delivered to you, Taurus. I feel like it's going to be delivered in the King of Wands fashion, head over heart. These are the facts. The facts are this. The facts are we're in love. The facts are I love you. The facts are you love me. Make a decision. Are we going to do it or not? This Emperor is coming to you to ask you to end the silence with them. But I think this person is someone who broke your heart, because we have 2 and 1 is 3. And I feel like this is someone who, 3 of Swords broke your heart. And this person could have been in their King of Wands energy when they broke your heart. So it could have been a passionate break. But also, I feel like this person's leveled up since you've seen them before. I don't think you're going to recognize, like you'll recognize the meat suit, but this person is going to feel different, act different. I feel like this person is way more in charge than they were when they saw you last. Because the King of Wands does make decisions, does take action based on the decisions that they make, but they don't make the decisions of the Emperor. They're going to check with the Emperor first. We have the Lovers and Faith. I feel like the decision you make is going to come from the higher self. I feel like you're going to go within, whether that's quick or not. And I feel like you are the spiritual teacher who has leveled someone up. You taught this person something. With all this fire, it sparked something within them. We've got the Tower, the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're tired of overthinking it. You don't want to be full of anxiety anymore about this. And I feel like it's stress. It's stressing you out. You're fighting constantly with yourself about if you should speak up or not. The King of Swords is very intellectual as well. Very cerebral, very intellectual, will always choose their words with intention, but understand that that's a double-edged sword, and sometimes it cuts you and sometimes it cuts them and everybody bleeds, right? It's going to be sharp words, pointed questions. It's not going to be soft and kind like cups. It's going to be swords. Jeez. Taurus. Wow, wow, wow. There it is. Ha ha ha, boy. Taurus, look. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. That person's holding 2 cups that they've been in regret about. This person's going to ask you to close the cycle on the regret that there's been silence. They know they've hurt you. They know you've been hurt by them, and they know that they feel hurt by you. And they're going to ask you to close the cycle of regret. And they're going to ask you to speak up on love. Yep. They're going to ask for a second chance with you. They know they broke your heart. They know that they love you. They've also been in this struggle, wondering if they should come forward and speak their mind. We have Judgment here, and Judgment is about the resurrection or the reconciliation or the second time around. It's the learning of karma. It's receiving the judgment that, I played a part in all of this. You had a part, Taurus. They had a part. Takes 2 to tango. No one, it's not 50-40. I'm sorry, it's not 60-40. It's not 30-70. It's 50-50. Maybe even 100-100, I'm just saying. Right? I feel like this person's coming forward to talk to you about love that they've been in regret about, and the universe is giving them a second shot at you. And this person has learned their lesson, has taken the judgment that's befallen them, and they're coming in to judge you. Talk to you about this love and the regret that they have for not moving on this quicker. Yeah, it's been a long time in this Hanged Man energy, but it's in the reverse. And if you're going to have the Hanged Man, you might as well be in the reverse, because the Hanged Man in reverse is about the epiphany. It's about now no longer being in the stagnant energy and finally making a decision that it is time to move forward now. Is there going to be a second chance here? I feel like this person's going to ask you to sacrifice something. We've got the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and I think for some of you, someone is going to ask you to sacrifice a partnership or a job or something like that. This person, I feel that They're going to ask you to make sacrifices in love toward a partnership. This has been hard. This energy has been hard. The Hanged Man in reverse, it is Piscean energy, but it's very emotional. It's very emotional coming to the surface. Things that are emotional coming to the surface, emotional love. I feel like if you are going to have, I feel soon that you will have a reunion with someone who broke your heart in the past, and now someone who's willing to make the sacrifices, whatever they have to do to get you in the partnership. I feel like it's a second time around, and some of you are going to say yes to this renewed sense of this person, because they're totally different. I feel like for some of you, this is the King of Wands. It was the person who came in and out of your life, the person who maybe came in for the passion and then you didn't hear from them for a while. But I feel like since then, this person has leveled up, completely leveled up to the Emperor, more well-rounded, thinking about things rather than just doing them. There's the Knight of Cups. Yeah. This person is now someone who has a depth of love for you, and they realize that. It's a depth of love, and they're willing to sacrifice whatever they have to sacrifice in order to get you on their side. They want to talk. There's the Ace of Swords. It's about the truth, the clarity, moving forward. It's about being strong enough to be able to talk about it, but I think it's going to be very emotional. I think this is going to be a really emotional reunion. Of course, we never leave a tower unattended here at Ten of Cups Tarot, right, Taurus? We never leave a tower unattended, because that's what causes the worry. We have the Nine of Swords here. Having this tower energy and not knowing what to do with that energy is what the worry is. Making you feel defensive. Seven of Wands, right? And then it gets you up in your head. You know, the Five of Wands is about the internal struggle of indecision, not being able to, not really knowing what to do next. Who is your friend and who is your foe? You don't know. And I feel like you've been up in your head, and so have they. Let's talk about this tower here, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Some of you are going to be shook out of your tree. You've been here in this stagnant energy for a very long time, trying to drop the burdens of whatever the communication or connection was that you had the last time you had connection with this person. And since then, I feel like most of you have been in hermit mode. You've been hermiting, trying to get your answer, looking over everything over and over again. That person's very fixated on the fire, but not just because it's burning, but looking at the rocks. Why are the rocks there? Where did they come from? What kind of wood will burn? There's so many things to think about. How am I going to have, is this just for heat? I need to have a way to cook things, to have sustenance. There is an owl up in the tree that I've just noticed, and the owl is about things that end and begin again. It's about endings. It's about death. The death of the way that you were thinking, the death of being, feeling like people are coming at you. I feel like this person feels like you were maybe a threat to them. I think that you've always been the Ace of Pentacles. You've always been the abundance. But I think that this person didn't see it that way. They do now, though. Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Lovers and the Hierophant, please. Got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands again. And we've got Justice. Okay. So you finally stop overthinking, and you decide that you do need to make a decision. You need to have justice. I feel as though whoever it is, that I feel like you sparked an interest in someone that sent them on their journey. And I feel like for some of you, they're coming back to tell you that. I feel like they're coming back to tell you that, and that there is a partnership on the horizon. Something that you're going to be asked to make choices. Yeah. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. Don't forget, the Two of Swords is in the reverse. The Emperor is going to be asking you to make a decision, maybe even on the spot. This Emperor has a deep love for you. Said what I said. King of Cups on the King of Cups. Oh, that's a Knight of Cups. Sorry, King of Cups on the Knight of Cups. So the energy that's moving towards you is love energy. This person has a depth of love for you. There you are. Yep. 9 of Pentacles. Taking care of yourself, doing your own thing, staying in your own damn lane, right? And here comes that opportunity. Here it comes. We've got this, the opportunity from the person that broke your heart. They've been watching you. Yeah. They've been watching you, and I also feel like they've had an epiphany because they've been watching you. They see your balance. You're balanced. You're sitting there on the throne, right? You're charitable. You're helping others. You're using your life in a way that is beneficial to all because you are the multitasking queen. You are the one who helps all. Yeah. And with this independence here, with the 9 of Pentacles, being abundant isn't the worst thing ever, right? We also do have 3 and 1 is 4 in the swords area here. The person who has been watching you, I feel, has had to take some time to heal. Not only because of a broken heart, but I feel as though somebody here has had some... they've been keeping their love from you. That's what it was. And it's been making them crazy. This person's thinking about you all the time. You're the 9 of Cups to them. And now they've got to gain the strength to move forward, Taurus. All right, I could read here forever, but I'm just saying Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck here. What's this? 8 of Wands. Someone's holding themselves back from communication. And they're waiting. They're waiting to move forward. They know that you are the soulmate, the person that feels like home. This is the person you've been manifesting, Taurus. There it is. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you, Taurus, for coming here, for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Please leave me a comment or something like that. If you're interested in a reading, please look below in the description. Follow the yellow dot over to Wizio. That's the only place I'm booking. Y'all, I'm really behind on my emails, so if you're making requests in emails, I'm not seeing them for a while yet. I am always booking everything through Wizio. It's the easiest way to keep everything straight. I am a one-woman show. Just saying. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Taurus, I will be back for more readings. Love you guys. Bye-bye.